Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Thursday. It is July the 25th, 2019. I'm going to look at the stakes races on the program from the spot, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for racecourses around the world, and join me this Saturday for my King George preview from Ascot, and also Saturday join me for my Jim Dandy preview from Saratoga. But we're going to look at the stakes races 1 and 9. So let's get on to it. The first race from Saratoga, it's over the jumps. It's the Grade 1 AP Smithwick Memorial Chase. It's a Grade 1 race going for a purse of $150,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 13 horses. A lucky baker's dozen here, but the number 13 horses are also eligible. So only 12 could go on the turf course. The distance of ground of 3,300 meters, or the distance of ground of 2 miles, about 2 miles and 1/16 over the hurdles course. 2 miles 1/16 over the inner hurdle course. I show the diagram, just gives me that little extra second to look down my notes, just bear with me. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 2 horse, Pepe Le Pew. I'm going to go 2, 6, 7, 12 in the superfecta. 2, 6, 7, 12 super. Top selection 2 horse Pepe Le Pew. This 8-year-old gun by Archon here. Jack Fisher trains. Danny Mullins gets the leg up. The horse's most recent outing came the 20th of April, Carlisle, 2 miles and a handicap chase, and the horse finished second by 4.5 lengths. Had a little bit of a high weight of 162 pounds for that group. Low weight one at 149, or a relatively low weight one at 149 pounds, but this horse has the 80 cents to the dollar favor. Jumped well throughout the race, but at the end just like that good closing kick. It just wasn't the day to win. I think coming here to the States, a little lesser quality horses, good or not firm ground, but not soft ground either. I think this horse run a lot better. The 12th of April was the race before at Ayr in Scotland, 2 miles and a 16th in handicap chase, and he won by 6 lengths that day, and he had a great turn of foot late. He jumped well. It was a very good victory for this horse, his first of the year, or excuse me, his second of the year. And then before that, he ran at Stratford, 2 miles in an allowance novice hurdle. He finished 4th by 4.25 lengths. He jumped well over the smaller obstacles. He ran a good race. Keep in mind, for an American looking at these races, the hurdles are the smaller obstacles, and the steeplechases are the very tough obstacles. Here we're running over hurdles, so the smaller obstacles, and he did well over them. He actually won on the 1st of March at Doncaster in a 2 miles and 1/2 maiden hurdle, broke the maiden by 1/4 lengths, and he jumped well and just went away with it. His better races have come over the smaller obstacles. He's running well here as of recently. First time in the States, low weight, first time Lasix. I'll take him at 6-1. So to recap my selections for the first from Saratoga, it's the Grade 1 AP Smithwick Memorial Chase or Hurdle. Gonna go with the 2 horse Pepe Le Pew. I'm gonna go 2, 6, 7, 12 in the superfecta. So we're gonna go to the featured 9th race now from Saratoga, or the whatever you want to call the featured, but the 9th race from Saratoga, the other stakes race in the program, is to John Morrissey. It's going for a purse of $100,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards. New York breds here. Field of 6 horses, going the distance of ground of 1,300 meters, with the distance of ground of 6. Main track, 6.5, 1,300 meters. My top selection, I'm going to go with number 2 horse here, the 2 horse Celtic Chaos. I'll go 2, 3, 5, 1 in superfecta. 2, 3, 5, 1 super. Top selection, 2 horse Celtic Chaos. This 6-year-old horse by Dublin. Brad Cox trains, and Dylan Davis gets the Mets. The horse's most recent appearance came 31st of May at Belmont, 7 furlongs off the Widener turf course, an optional 100 claimer, and the horse won by 2 3/4 lengths that day. The horse did everything right and had 3 other rivals. The horse stalked early on, got the lead, and then he just took off clear. It was a very good victory for the victory of the season. Before then, the firm success for state breds at Belmont, 6 furlongs, April 26th. The horse finished 6 by 5 lengths that afternoon. Was way out of it early. Had a little bit of turn of foot. He was improving as the race went on, but he probably needed the race there. Keep in mind, pat on the back one next start out, and then before then, the Holly Hughes at Aqueduct, 6 furlongs, February the 18th. He finished second by a length. Again, he closed up well from wide pick trip early on. He ran a good effort. He has started for Saratoga 7 times in the past, and he has 2 victories to go here. He actually won most recently at Saratoga the 27th of August last year, 6.5 was lounge for his 89,000. Course and distance winning by 1/4 lengths. He sat back early after a strong pace, and he just went away with it. He ran this race last year, and he finished there by 1/4 lengths, really closing up well that day. But then he found traffic, which probably cost him the victory. But he's going to see a quick pace in front of him today. Monday. He has a good poster at 3-1. I think if the pace meltdown, you can see this horse at the end. Dylan Davis is 38-0 so far this meeting. I didn't check the Wednesday results, so he might be even more right now because I downloaded his form and looked at the races Monday. But that's Wednesday night. But he might still be on the he still might have the offer here. But that'll be cool for him to get the first victory of the season here at Saratoga in a 100,000 stakes race. So I'll take this horse at 3-1. A horse that I kept going back to, a bit of a wise guy horse. I think would be the 3-horse Saratoga Giro. The 6-year-old horse by Girolamo Paul Barrow trains. Jeremias Flores gets the leg up. This horse is a Finger Lakes shipper, but has been running pretty good races, I thought, most recently there. Most recently in the GW Barker at Finger Lakes, 6 furlongs June the 3rd. He ran a very good second place finish by a length. It was a little bit wide. He closed up well. It was a good race there, sitting close. Before that, allowance raced for 20,000 at Finger Lakes, going 5 furlongs on the slop. He finished second by 3/4 length. Again, he closed up well from a starting position. He started here at Saratoga 3 times in pass, and both those races, all 3 of those races were good runs. He has 2 second place finishes, no victories. But like I said, he always runs these bang-up races. I expect him to run well here today, and he's a horse as a wise guy play. You will definitely use him on your multi-race tickets. One of his second place finishes was actually behind Cell Chaos, who won the race last August here, but at 15-1, a bit of a wise guy play. If he gets up in odds, maybe I'll do a few dollars win place on him, just for shits and giggles, shall we say. But the horse definitely want to use on the multis. But to recap selections now for the 9th from Saratoga, John Morrissey. Let's take the 2-horse Cell Chaos. So the prize play would be the 3-horse Saratoga Giro. I'll go 2-3-5-1 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5. Good luck, everybody.